necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 2-hour safe haven for your questions and Spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 2 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope, and share love and light.
Oh, yes, indeed. There is a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 103.9 and 96.9. We are answering your questions all across the nation right here. Call in at 888-565-1470. Tonight, well, tonight's the night. We're talking about destiny. We are connecting to your destiny. And I ask this question, and have you ever wondered, is your destiny all in your own direction? Or is your destiny predetermined before you even come to this earth? Have you ever wondered, did I make a free will choice, or did the universe already know the choice I was going to make? And is everything, well, synchronistically connected? Are we all interwoven in a tapestry of life? Have you asked yourself that? Have you ever wondered, when I make a choice and I meet a certain person and that person takes me to the next stop and the next stop in my life, what happens in life? So when I was pondering this and giving a thought and reflection to the astrology, a lot is written in the stars, a lot is written in the numerology. It all seems to point to some of the actions and reactions and, well, destiny of our life. So if some of that is aligned with a frequency, calibrated with numbers, connected to stars, points in the sky, how much is really your free will? How much really are we directing in our energy? Or is it our soul prompting us that's already programmed with, well, a current running inside that says, in your lifetime, you will cross the path of many people. And in those moments, you will have the choice. But the odds, the frequency, are aligning with the choice that you're going to make. And that the resistance to that choice will not be strong enough to prevent you from making the choice that's part of the greater plan, the whole plan. You see, we're all part of a bigger plan. I know we run around in the world thinking it's all about us and our world and what we've got to handle and what bills we have to pay or what family we have to handle, whatever is going on in our life. What's going on in our career. And I don't mean that from a self-centered way. I mean that from, well, we're human and we can only handle so much area in our life to cover. So do we really stop to think, how far is my little piece of the sun, my little bit of energy really transmitting? Am I really connected to people on the other side of the world? Am I really connected to some of the outcomes that are about to happen, and have I already been connected to the outcomes that have happened in this past few years or maybe many years? So it paused me to stop and think, and I asked a few questions. I began to connect the dots. Have you ever done that? Have you ever sat and tried to scratch your head and connect the dots? I did that the other day. And kind of carried over to this morning. Kind of brought me right to where I am today. Even the producer that I have. Fancy that. Everything's connected. But it's interesting because when you move yourself forward in the journey of life, you have choices. So let's dial back. Let's dial back to a choice you made when you were 20 or 22, maybe even 16. What if you didn't choose to go to the college that you went to? Or choose that first job out of college? Would you be where you are now? Would you have met the people that you have already met? And would you be in the trajectory of the journey of your life that's yet to come? Would life somehow rearrange and connect the dots for you even if you didn't take that job out of college? So I really scratched my head. Because I thought, Jiminy Crickets, I've done a lot of things. How did all those things know that I was going to end up where I was going to end up in a place that I knew nothing about, that I didn't want to move to, that would open up this pathway for me? So I thought about it. And I really pondered. And I thought about all the people, all of you who've crossed my path. And I thought, wow, has all that been predestined? Even you driving in your car, were you prompted by a feeling inside to turn on the radio and tune into the show, or tune into Facebook or tune into YouTube? Was that what pulled you in? What really happens? So I dialed back to the days in Parsippany, New Jersey, a place where I didn't want to go. I was happy as a little clam in upstate New York, having a good time. And then came the demanding voice of my father. He bellowed and said, "Hey, I want you to move to New Jersey." I went, "I don't want to move to New Jersey. I was born in Jersey. We left Jersey. I don't want to go back." "I need you." I'm like, "Okay, what am I going to do?" And so his command was just live closer to this business that he had. And since I worked from home, I was like, okay, I'll do that. So I moved there. And I remember when I moved there in 1993, it was February 1993, pretty much this date of today. I sat in this new spot that I had moved to. And I was like, I don't know. This isn't going to be good. I just had a feeling. I had a feeling that whatever choice I had made, whatever was going to happen, wasn't going to be the way everybody planned. Now, I've got to tell you, this was long before I had any known psychic ability, any known feeling that I could identify as like a voice from a higher power. I wasn't that tuned in. I was busy just being, going to church, doing my thing. I didn't know any better. But there was that feeling. And that was the year my father died, very unexpectedly in 1993. Hit his leg. 3 weeks later, he was gone. Turned out there was some underlying disease. It wasn't because he hit his leg, but that's what made them aware. Since his leg didn't heal, that something was going on. And then he was gone. And then it seemed like everything spiraled down. Have you ever had those moments where one thing seems to lead to another, to another, to another? And it's almost as if life is spinning out of control. I was like, I knew it wasn't a good idea to come here. But everything had to get me to Parsippany, New Jersey. So then I thought back. I thought, well, my father was a country club manager who liked to run businesses, had a deli on 54th Street. He had a restaurant near the park, Central Park. I thought about it. I said, were all those series of choices, the choices that he made while managing a country club, having his businesses on the side that other people ran, was that part of the master plan to get him to a place where he could then buy the rights to a country club for 15 years, only to not really live out much of that, so that I would be in Parsippany, New Jersey, in a fragile state, not knowing what to do, pregnant with my son, only to lose my grandmother a few months later? Was that all part of a master plan? Because at the time, it was feeling like a really cruel plan, right? We've all been there. Life was spiraling out of control. So fast forward a few months. What made me decide to talk to some people in a CompUSA that they would say, hey, we really need your help selling our training programs. Why don't you work here? I was a Mary Kay senior sales director. I didn't need to work there. But I figured, well, I got to keep busy. At that point, when that came about, it was a little bit after all of that. My child was born. Well, I just needed to do some things. So I said, okay, I'll do that. And I ended up in a role that I had never done before, although I could sell shoes to Jesus, so I knew I could sell. And they weren't asking me to sell. They were asking me to train them how to sell. I could do that. But was all of that part of the plan? The asking, the accepting? And on the few days that I was there, the walking in of a person who became my spiritual mentor and teacher, who nobody else could help sign up for a class, so much so that I, in my New York attitude, had to come out and say, I can handle this. Give me the paper. Was all that part of the plan? Is every choice you make part of the plan? Is everything that's presented to you strategizing your destiny? Are your lowest moments the moments that are beckoning you to ask for assistance from God, so that God can nudge you along and say, go this way, look over here, don't look over there. It's a train wreck over there, look over here. And direct your attention somewhere else? Or before you came onto this planet, before I came onto this planet, was it already written that a strange man would walk in a computer store and he would capture my attention in the most bizarre way? I would feel prompted to listen to him and then learn from him and not really know I was learning a blessed thing, because never in a million years did I dream I would end up here. Was it predestined that when I moved to Florida, I would fall and be in another one of those spots where you're like, huh, my whole world's crumbling down. I can't do what I do anymore. What do I do? So that I could think about my teacher and think, I'm going to carry out his work? Was that my thought? Was that my feeling? Is it your thought? Is it your feeling? Or is there a greater plan interwoven? And each person is like an actor on stage, directing the outcome, the finale of the show. How is your destiny shaping? Now, we know, all of us who know of the law of attraction, that yes, if you think something bad's going to happen, well, yeah, you're going to make it happen. And if you believe in positive things and you believe you have the power to attract something wonderful, that frequency will align with a higher frequency. It's been proven. We know that. But how much of it is interwoven in the mechanics of who you are, the essence of who you are, the frequency of who you are? You have to ask yourself these questions. Because to really tune in to the times that are coming, oh, and they're coming, for you to really feel the power of who you've come to be in this lifetime, you have to be able to differentiate between the outside chatter of the world and the inner dialogue and the inner direction from spirit. You have to be able to listen to that, to tune into that frequency and trust and know that even though you don't understand what the heck is going on, that everything's going to be okay. And then I go back to the craziest thought I ever had. It was a crazy one. Well, one of my crazy thoughts. I have a few. Most of my friends know when I say I have an idea, they're like, we better get out of here, because Lord knows what she's going to come up with. But the thought that made me say, I will open up a center. And then the center that became the center of a lot of traffic, foot traffic and connections with people, that brought in a person who brought me to a radio station that introduced me to someone. And I wasn't even looking for a radio gig. And then, was that man part of the plan? That was part of the plan when my teacher walked through the door of CompUSA? Was it all part of the plan when my father moved to New Jersey? Or moved a business to New Jersey and built it up, only for him not to be there so that my mom would sell the business and I'd be filled with choices of what to do? Was that all part of the plan? Was it part of the plan that the songs that you hear on the show were part of the master plan, that when I was 10 and I taught myself how to sing, even though I was awful and tone deaf, I was off pitch all the time, but I knew inside the core of me I could sing? Was that part of the plan? That would lead me to a radio station, lead me to a business, lead me to meeting my producer at his show, through my board op at another station. And then when they shut down the station for talk radio, they're like, oh, you're out. After 8 years, you're out? What? So we had to pack up our bags, but we were also already here in this station. So was that part of the plan when I was 10 that I decided I could sing? Was it part of the plan when I moved to New Jersey that my father and my grandmother would be dead before my son was born? Was that part of the plan? Is it part of the plan, all the things that are going on in the world? And how they impact us? Have the stars got it all figured out? Is your numerology telling you that? Your astrology telling you that? Is it being pulled from within because you know what you know, but you're too dumb to know that you know because you've been brainwashed by the world? And part of you is living the life you were told to live? Struggling to find the way? Remember, I didn't want to move to New Jersey. I even remember the day, it was a really brave moment. You don't stand up to a Greek father. I was like, I never wanted to move here. What are you talking about? I didn't make you move here. I'm like, what planet are you from, mister? Of course you told me to move here. I was so proud of myself. I was like, I didn't want to be here in the first place. That was July. And by November, he was gone. Think about it. Think about the choices you've made. And think about the choices that felt really uncomfortable. Think about the choices that, well, rocked your world. And not all of them turned out so good. And where they've led you now. And if you're in one of those choices right this minute, listening to this show in a moment that rocks your world, maybe not one of the good rock your worlds, think about it. There's a bigger plan beyond the happening, the circumstance, the condition. There's something greater working beyond everything we know. It's a powerful time. And more than ever, thoughts are things. More than ever, what you feel emulates out into the energy and changes the world. More than ever, the stars are lining up to shake us up a bit so that we can know who we are and step into who we've come to be. So tonight, when you thank your angels and your guides and you thank your God, ask yourself, am I living the life I desire? Why am I where I am? Where do I desire to be? And what part am I in the greater plan? Because each person is part of the greater plan. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to answer your questions. Oh yes, we are exploring destiny. We're going to take a good look at what's going on. And we are going to find the answers that lead you down the path of your personal greatness. Step you into the path that aligns you with, well, whatever's predestined, so that you can enjoy your free will along the journey to who you've come to be. So stay with us, everyone. Oh, don't you go away. I have a feeling, just a feeling, it's going to be a really interesting show. We'll be right back.
Did you call me with your soul?
For soft, rich and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
We are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 96.9, and 103.9. We are answering your questions all across the nation, and we are opening up a really hot topic, a little bit of destiny, trying to figure out what comes first, your free will, your plans, or are you kind of woven in this tapestry of life and really have chosen to reincarnate with all the peeps that you've got on your tribe and all the people in the world? We're all part of the greater happening. And, well, what's happening with all of you? Well, I can tell you what's happening here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. I can sure tell you we've got some great things coming up. And one of them is my very, very favorite class to teach. It's about love, and we're going to teach the class The Power of Love. So if you wanted to tune in and tap into the energy of love, love is the most powerful energy, and gratitude opens up the flow and aligns you to the greatness that you have come to be in all of the energy. And love is a power that can help you release old paradigms and release anything that no longer serves you. We're going to awaken your personal essence of love, assist you in unconditional self-love, and of course, attracting that one divine love, that partner, that life mate. And if you're already in a relationship, we are going to give you some tips to help deepen that relationship and really kick it up a notch. So I do hope you join me at my Power of Love class, which is February 11th, 7:30 to 9:30, and that class is 21 with a $10 coupon. So for $11, you're going to get all the tips and tricks that you need to attract, love, and sustain and maintain a loving relationship with yourself and others. So I do hope you join us. Visit sarahspiritual.com and see what we've got going on. But wait, we've got another class coming up. We've got a money class the following week on Tuesday night. Oh, universe, and Jerry Maguire, show me the money. Well, we're going to be working on manifesting money and attracting the energy of money, the current of energy of money, and we're going to be moving some energy so that we can bring financial wellness and abundance into your life in all areas of your life. Prosperity is yours, and we welcome you to join us on 2/20/2020 at our Expedito Enlightenment Center in West Palm Beach. But that's okay. If you're not close to West Palm Beach or you can't make it there right after work, you can take this class live online. Register for the class, you'll get the code, you'll be able to register, and that class as well, with the $10 coupon, is only $11. So I do hope that you join us. We've got money, we got love. Heck, what else do you need here? We are on track in February, and we've got some more magnificent things that'll be coming up, so you be sure to visit my website regularly, sarahspiritual.com, and really be in the vibe of our Vibe Tribe, because we have quite a lot coming up for all of you in 2020. Oh, 2020, can you believe it's February and we are ready for, there's another full moon. We finished January. holy crow, which way did it go? We don't know because it's been moving so quickly. But are you ready for a shift and a change? Are you ready to make decisions that are going to up-level this year? And are you kind of listening to the news and watching some things and going, ruh-roh, that's a little scary out there in the world. Don't let fear kind of weigh you down. You know who you are. You know what you need to do for you. Honor yourself and trust that everything will line up perfectly for you. I am welcoming your phone calls, 888-565-1470. But I've got a favor to ask you. Come here. Come a little closer. Those of you watching on Facebook. If you have never called before, I would love to talk to you. And if you have been calling and we've talked to you several times, then wait a little bit before you call. I really would love to talk to some new people tonight and really connect. I want to pull some people from Facebook, answer some questions on Facebook, and we are going to visit people online at 888-565-1470 on our phone lines. But let's see what's going on in Facebook land. How's everybody in Facebook? I hope we're really all having a great time. Let's see. Marty. Marty Allen says, Sarah, should I further my education first, get a new job, or just go to the new job and then further my education? That is a really powerful question. And you know what I see here for you is that this time is a time of great expansion for you. And I feel as if the schooling will help the job. My concern with getting the job first, the way Spirit makes me feel, is the job may be a little too demanding for you to be able to juggle it all. So only you can answer that because you know what job you're heading for next. If you could get a little schooling under your belt in a job that you're used to, that doesn't demand so much for you, that might be the best way to go to get your education going so that you're ramped up and ready for the next job that you're going to take. Sometimes when we get in a new job, it becomes a little difficult for us to manage all that extra schooling and, goodness, all that extra thinking. Thank you, Marty, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here on Facebook? Sharday Haran. She says, hey, Sarah, what can I expect in the month of February? Well, Sharday, it's very interesting because this year is going to bring you great movement in your career. I'm feeling as if this is a time for you to build career, build business, and advance yourself. When I spin you into the month of April, that's when things start to move and shake. So if you've been thinking, I want to make a change, I need something different, I need something new in the work environment, that's really going to offer you a good time to move forward. So take a good look at where you are. Ask yourself, where do I want to be in the 2020 year? And what career path is best for me? And what am I worth financially? Am I getting paid what I'm worth? Heck, if I'm not, I'm going to make a decision to make a choice, and I'm going to put it out to the universe. And then, Sharday Haran, since it's such an important career year, I do hope you take our prosperity class, that Show Me the Money, the Energy of Abundance class that's going to be on February 20th, 2020. Thank you so much. We're going to go right to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Georgia. I've got Gloria, and Gloria's in Georgia. We're going to touch base and see how Gloria's doing in Georgia. Gloria, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. I'm still at a standstill for some reason.
Yes.
I just don't know where my destiny is. So I've been fasting and praying for the last couple of weeks.
Well, you had a rough 2019, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I just feel like you've been stuck and stagnant actually since 2017. But last year was just you really didn't feel like you made any progress in your timeline, yes?
Right, you're right.
And, I'm also looking at you winding down financially, but you're looking at the money going, I'm not ready to wind down financially, and I really need a break, but things aren't moving for me financially, correct?
Yes.
Okay, we've got here for you. I do feel like there's a job change that comes for you. Is that something that you're looking to do to make a new creative move for work, to increase finances?
Yes, but okay. I just don't know what it is.
Outside what you do in a day-to-day basis, you're very good at directing people, managing people, projects, yes? You're very good at organizing things, yes? You're also a good out-of-the-box thinker. You think on your feet. So I
Yes.
feel like something that interacts with a lot of people, a lot of projects, and a lot of happenings will work really well for you. But I feel like right now where you are is limited. There's no growth in that direction where you are. Is that correct?
Yes.
I also want to bring you to the fact, Gloria, that there's also a business idea, I'm going to call it a woman's empowerment experience that you would like to create, yes?
Yes.
Like a women's group, could be connected to church, could be connected to a concept that you feel is beneficial, that you'd like to interact and share with other people. But I feel as if that's something that you will do on the side. That is going to be your next step after we make a shift in job. I'm getting a sense that by June of 2020, you're going to have a better idea, Gloria, what you want to get out of work, what your goal is for yourself. Take a look at the qualities that you bring to the table. Take a look at what you have in your resume and pull the items that are your key points that really make you a prize employee, a prize leader, and take that skill set and see where else it can be applied outside the scope of work that you're currently doing. All right, Gloria, you're going to have a good movement in the career. It's a good creative blending time for you. You're going to blend all your ideas together. And then when I fast forward to in 2022, I know it's 2 years away, but I feel as if you're doing something totally different than what you're doing now. So you're putting your foot upon the path. Great things are going to happen. So I encourage you to move forward in that direction. Thank you, Gloria, for your question.
Thank you.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We are answering your questions right here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, 96.9 and 103.9. And I'm going to go to the phone lines. I've got to go to Broward. I've got Steve on the line. Now, talk about people being interwoven in the plan. I would think, Steve, that somewhere in Destiny, you were supposed to call into a radio show and be following a show now for 521 shows. Can you imagine that?
No, I couldn't imagine, but I'm still here, and I don't call very often. I call once a month.
Yes.
I'm outside walking my dog, so I hope you can hear me.
I hear you perfectly, Steve. And, you know, it's interesting that this connection on radio, on national radio, and the growth and the insight Spirit has given you and the growth that you have had during this time, maybe that was all planned when I moved to Parsippany, New Jersey, and I had no idea. You see?
Well, since you mentioned 1993, I moved to Broward in April 1st, 1993.
Yeah, it's a good time of change in 1993. And, you know, what I see here for you is that I know you're still feeling like you're in a circle and still kind of holding on. But I do feel that there is still financial wellness and growth coming for you. I feel like the relationship, you guys were patching up from a little misstep in the relationship, or we were like a little bit out of sorts because of stress, yes?
Yeah, and that stress is still there. I'm doing my part, though, but that stress is still there.
Okay.
She's going through something with her sister in the court system, so
Okay.
I'm trying to be there for her the best way I can.
Okay, well then you do that. That's the best you can do right now. But this will pass. This is something that'll take, well, it'll pass, but it's going to take a few months here for this all to unravel and be put back together in the proper way for her. So you can hold the space and assist her on that journey. And I see here, Steve, that, you know, I know that work is not really working for you yet, but there is financial wellness that comes to you. And every day that you have a roof over your head and food on your table, just be in the energy of gratitude, and that gratitude will attract the flow of abundance that you desire.
How does Spirit see my spiritual growth? Because, you know, the last month, 2 months, 3 months, you know, I really...
You've been
everything-
growing. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been growing. And, you know, I feel like you're still going through a frequency alignments, and I feel like this buzzing energy around you. Have you felt buzzing in anywhere in your being lately?
No, not buzzing, like in bees buzzing, no.
Okay, like a vibrating in your body?
Yeah, every now and then, yes. Like
Okay.
maybe every couple of days, yes.
Yep, I feel that. I feel that they're recalibrating your body. They're recalibrating the energy so that you can line yourself up with your ultimate path. So everything's still getting you ready for where you have no idea where you're going. But welcome to the club. Look where I ended up. So
Yeah, everything's vivid, everything's alive, including
Yes.
all my dreams. I'm conscious in everything, so I
Yes.
don't know what's going on. I mean, am I close to life or death? I mean, I can't tell.
no, you're way closer to life than you are to death, my dear. So You're just waking up spiritually, and now that you are forced to remove yourself from the ways of the world because the world itself isn't working for you, not in a career capacity, not in a friendship capacity, you're pretty much on your own, a bit of a loner, connected to your girlfriend, but there's really not much else. It's your girlfriend, it's you, and it's God. And now God has your complete attention, and that attention is realigning you for your purpose, what you're meant to be.
Man, Spirit knows everything. Everything you just said in the last 2 minutes is 100%, 1,000% accurate. Oh, well.
Yeah. You just got to go through it. You just got to go through it. But it's lining up perfectly. You just have no idea where you're going yet, but that's all right. That'll be revealed.
Okay.
All right, Steve, thank you for following the show all these years, and thank you for calling. God bless you. Bye. 888-565-1470. We are welcoming your phone calls here, and I would love to hear from you. If you've never picked up the phone and joined us on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, tonight's the night. I want to hear about your destiny and what plans Spirit has for you. But for now, we're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're going to come right back.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
For a soft, rich, and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize, and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
Have we met before?
back here live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 FM, and we are answering your questions. If you are watching us on Facebook, we ask that you share the page, share the light, share the love, and let's keep this party moving. We want to share out to all of our friends, all of our groups, and we think we have some really important questions that are being answered here, and we would love to share it with all of you. And I'm going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to B. And B is in Fort Lauderdale. B, how you being, B?
Oh, I'm excellent. Thank you so much for having me. This is my first time.
Well, welcome. How did you hear about the show?
A good friend of mine had told me about you, and you're amazing. Actually, more than one friend. And I had been listening to you for a bit. I've tried to call in, but I haven't had any luck, so I made it tonight.
Tonight's the night. Wow, tonight's the night. Okay. We are in this energy here, and let me ask you what your question is for us.
Okay, so I felt like there had been some movement in things for me, like in terms of my gifts, in terms of I'm actually looking for a soulmate, and my finances, and I finally felt a shift going, and then all of a sudden now I felt like, and I really would like to meet somebody, and obviously, be able to use my gifts more and that kind of stuff. So I wanted to see if there was anything that you saw or you could help or...
Absolutely. So the first thing they make me aware of is Archangel Michael's very much with you. I don't know if you're talking to the angels on a regular basis, but Archangel Michael and your puppy step up to assist you. Archangel Michael is here to keep things balanced for you and also to kind of cut away the cords of karmic entanglements from past relationships. So when I go into past relationships, it seems kind of mucky to me. Seems heavy. The energy seems heavy. And I feel as if the last relationship seemed to be leaving you with a burn feeling, like you feel a little burned and disappointed. Yes? Does that make sense? And when I move you forward here, from 2018 to 2020, oh my, have you grown. But when I look at 2017 into 18, that was a little bumpy time for you. I feel like you were going through a major shift, but not all of it was pretty. And so you had to remove yourself forward in your energy and what you wanted to create. When I look at this energy, B, the first thing that make me aware of is that this is your year that brings forth love. It is a powerful year of co-creation with the universe, with Archangel Shamuel, the love angel. And the love angel is bringing forth to you the specificity of what you have asked for, because you are really sure. First of all, you're more sure of what you don't want than what you want, but you still have a good idea of what you want. And Archangel Shamuel is asking that you specify the qualities and characteristics, the aspects of the partner. A list would be wonderful from the physical world, because that is what's going to become the magnet frequency that's going to bring forth as you call forth the one. I also hope, B, that you are in Fort Lauderdale, that you take my class for love, because we've got a powerful meditation and some other aspects that are going to help you attract the one. When I move you into the energy of the month of May, tra-la, it's May, it's a powerful time for you. I feel as if there's a trip coming up this spring into early summer, that there's a recalibration of your energy, and that blah feeling that you've been feeling is almost like the letting go. You're releasing a lot of old patterns or a lot of old ways of being. You're also recalibrating your frequency and your energy to attract better connectivity with your guides and your angels. And I see deep meditation coming for you, and I also see a lot of healing energy around you, and also some kind of, you're working on some health and wellness. Is that correct, B?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That health and wellness coupled with your energy is going to assist you in kind of forming a plan, because not only do you want to help yourself and open your gifts, but you want to be of assistance and service to others. This is true, yes?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay. And when I move you forward, B, the one thing that I see here is that I see, hold on. I see here that you are looking to create almost like a group or some kind of meditation or some kind of wellness group. There's some kind of group that you've been entertaining putting together. Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
Okay. This is something that opens up in this part of 2020, and then I see great expansion in this time of 2021. Now, I also want to let you know that work, day-to-day activities, I'm feeling like there's a slowdown in things that we used to do, and we've kind of lost that feeling of excitement for other things that we've been doing. It's almost like we don't want to do what we've done anymore for career and work. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay. Allow that to be your springboard to your greatness that's to come. They also are giving me a pen. The pen makes me feel like you have some journaling to do so you can articulate your feelings, thoughts, and energy. And the suggestion I have for you when you walk out of the house, just for now, to get you started, is when you walk out the door, you say, I don't know where, I don't know when, but today's the day true love comes my way. I don't know where, I don't know when, but today's the day true love comes my way. And know that as spring springs forward and the month of May brings this glorious energy, that's when the energy begins to percolate that becomes ripe for you to attract the right vibrational match, because you are not settling for anyone. And I also have to say that your birthday is Joan of Arc's day. So it's a powerhouse of energy you've got behind you.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that, but that's why we hang out with me. I have all those little facts in my crazy little head. I hope I've been of service to you, B, and that what I've said to you resonates with you and makes sense.
Yes, it's excellent. I mean, you hit it right on. I have the gifts, and I really want to help people. And like you said, I've just sort of been stuck, and I think this is definitely going to help.
You know, I believe that in your loving self, honoring self, and embracing your gifts, that a lot of good is going to come to you. And I feel that sentiment from loved ones on the other side. There's a woman who stands above you. She makes me feel as if she's in a position of grandmother's energy. She's on mother's side of the family. Sharp woman. Yes, she was a sharp old bird, yes?
Yeah, she's a trip.
She was a trip. She's there, and she makes me feel like that, like zest for life, that quirky behavior she had is going to be kind of nudging you on the path of life to your destiny. So she's with you. Thank you so much.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Many blessings.
Many blessings. Stay in touch with us, and if I can be of further assistance, know that you can reach me on my website. We do phone readings and Skype if you're not able to call all the way up to my center. Thank you.
That sounds fantastic. Thank you so much again.
You're welcome. Bye for now.
Well. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to answer your questions here live on WWNN, and we're grabbing questions from Facebook as well. We're going to grab one question from Facebook before we go to our commercial break. Jenny Lynn Berkeley. Jenny Lynn Berkeley says, Sarah Spiritual, any messages for me, please? And I got to tell you that Jenny Lynn Berkeley's got a birthday of 222. I'm really digging those numbers, especially since her birthday is going to be 2/2/2020. It's going to be a powerful year for you, Miss Jenny Lynn Berkeley. And I also want you to know that you are wiping the slate clean, and whatever seemed a little out of sorts last year, particularly September, October, November, we've cleared it out. I see your angels around you, and your archangel Gabriel is with you, giving you messages. You've been tuning in and tapping into your gifts as well. And just know that there's a break in finances coming, so the finances will increase. So this lockdown and hold down on your finances, well, it ain't going to stop you anymore, my dear, because I see increase coming to you in this 2020 time, early in this year, and your angels have your back, particularly Archangel Gabriel. Well, thank you, Jenny Lynn Berkeley, for your Facebook question. We are so glad to have you. We are going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, I've got to go to Plant City. I've got to go to New York. I've got to go to Fort Lauderdale. Jiminy Crickets, I've got to go all over the place, and I can't wait to hear from you. So stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
There's a light that shines down upon me. we will see the world differently. Where one heart can go, look beyond the years gone by, and all the pain that passed us by, and we will be together, you and I. And when you look out to the sky, remember love can pass you by, and it's time to look behind the years you lost. Everyone has a story. Everyone feels the pain. Everyone has been hurt before, but love can be the open door. So look at me now and open up, and let the words come sure enough that you can feel just what you want to say to me, and let the day take us where we want it to be, so that we can see a way to go from here. We have all had the time to make amends for wrongs of time, but now's the time to go and open love's door forever, and open it to see a world differently. So we will be standing in love's open door. Love's open door. When the day is through and you need someone to talk to,
Form your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, call in and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope, and share love and light.
Indeed, there is a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, and we are answering your questions right here at 888-565-1470. Now mark your calendar, February 11th, we've got a love class. We've got Love Potion number 9 that I'll be whipping up too. So you want to be sure to stop by the Expedito Enlightenment Center and get some of our love products. If you're looking to manifest some love, then bring it on, baby, because we've got some great stuff there at the center. And we have our abundance class that's coming. If you want universe to show you the money, we're going to teach you how to tap into the currency of money. And this Saturday, we have our dear friend, Isabella. And Isabel is going to be at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and Isabel is going to be doing reflexology. So we are welcoming Isabel for her reflexology sessions. If you'd like to have an appointment with Isabel, be sure to call our center at 561-682-0955. Isabel is our reflexologist, and she's been working on our clients for quite a while now. She's actually one of my students from the apprentice program. So I just love when my apprentice program kind of cultivates the talent of everyone who is in my class. And last night we had a great class with our dear friend Margot Renee Smith. She had a wonderful third eye opening chakra class, and we want to thank everyone who came out to shake and move that chakra energy and open up their third eye. It was a great time, and a special thanks to Helena. She was sure to be right there and assist Margot in this fabulous class. So we are really glad we're cultivating talent, and if you'd like to learn more as to how you can cultivate your talents and gifts, then keep an eye out. Be sure to sign up for our newsletter, because we've got our apprentice program coming, and according to Spirit, the information we've got coming out is going to be really amazing this time around. So we are welcoming new students all the time. Well, welcoming new callers tonight as well at 888-565-1470. And I've got to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got Christine. Christine is in Fort Lauderdale. We've got to see what's going on in Fort Lauderdale. Christine, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Christine. And how can we assist you tonight?
I was just wondering, what do you see in my finance or, anything coming my way financially or career-wise or love life?
I got to spin that back on you because, and I'm going to mess with you a little bit, but I want you to understand energy, and I want to shift you right here, right now. Are you open for that?
Yes.
There's ambivalence. There's uncertainty here. There's fear here. There's, I don't know where to go, and I don't know if it's really going to happen, but I really want it to, and I really, really hope, Sarah Spiritual, that you tell me something good's coming, because I'm feeling a little stuck, stagnant, and not quite happy where I am. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. And you want expansion, and you want to change. And for the past 5 years, you haven't really gotten to where you thought you would be. When you look back 5 years ago, and now you look where you are, you're going, okay, I thought I would have made more progress than this. What is going on? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel as if the way the universe gives it to me is that there's a little bit of fear here as to whether you think you can do what you desire to do. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you're afraid to step out of your comfort zone because if you make a mistake, then you have nothing. You have nothing to fall back on. You don't really have too many people to count on. So you're a little fearful here in this. Is that also true?
Yeah.
And we are looking to find the right partner in love, yes?
Yes.
Love has been a little bumpy? Yeah, just a little.
Yes.
I'm going to go to, I have to go to 2015. 15. That relationship was a little tough for you, yes? We still carrying on with this person?
We're friends right now.
Well, sometimes we need to step back from all the past energy so we can move forward.
Yes.
Yes. You see how I just kind of went right to that spot? Because that was a crossroad for you, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And now you're at another crossroad, and you want to make the right choice, hence the call into the show tonight. In this moment of now, Christine, you are collaborating with the universe, and you, my dear, can have anything you want. And according to my monologue, part of it is part of a master plan that was already predestined. And I'm tuning into that plan, and I see growth. I feel as if there's a job change coming for you in this year because you're feeling like you need to do better because what you have attracted to you has just barely been enough. Is that true?
Yes.
I also see that in relationships, we've been connected to people who have not been able to hold the right connection, and you were giving more than you were getting. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want to do that anymore, correct?
Correct.
So repeat after me. In the moment of now,
In the moment of now,
I am aligning
I am aligning
to my true destiny,
to my true destiny,
my abundance,
my abundance,
my joy,
my joy,
my freedom,
my freedom,
and my love partner.
and my love partner.
I release
I release
any thought,
any thought,
any condition,
any condition,
or person
or person
that is holding me back in this moment of now.
that's holding me back in the moment of now.
Okay. And Spirit tells me there's 3 people in your circle that are not as supportive to you as they could be if they were the right frequency, yes? Take a look at your circle, and you can sit with that later when we're not on the call.
Okay.
And see, because there's some disconnecting for you that will let you move forward. I do feel in the month of March that there's a change that comes for you next month, because, oh my God, I can't believe next month is March. Before you know it, it'll be October. I can't believe it. So
I know,
next
right?
month, we were thinking of looking for a different position for work, yes?
Yes. Actually, I really wanted to start like a business.
Okay.
I'm not really for sure, but I was thinking of a cleaning business.
Okay. Well, first you want to take the fear out of it. And you want to do the due diligence and see what you need to do to get it started. And move yourself in that direction. And in the direction that you go, if another idea or something better is to come along, it will. But to be stagnant and not do anything in the direction of what we desire is not going to draw forth what you want. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And this is a year you do want primary partnership and union with someone that is an equal vibrational match, yes? This is the year that you said, I want to have a partner, yes?
I'm not really like focused on a partner really. I'm just trying to
get your act together. Yeah.
On the right track.
Okay. But love does come for you at the end of this year. This is the year for love to come. It's a great year of expansion for you. So I want you to be open to all possibilities, okay?
Okay.
Christine, how did you hear about the show?
My mom, Frances Powers.
Okay. Well, thank your mom. Greatly appreciate it. And be sure to visit us on Facebook, like the page, share the page, and hang with us every Wednesday night from 6 to 8 p.m. Thank you so much, Christine, for calling into the show. Thank you. God bless you. Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Do you see any finance happening, financial, like money-wise?
I do see growth in money. You are going to make a shift. Next month opens that energy up for you. All right?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to pull a question from Facebook before we go right back to the phone lines. Let's see, who do we got here? Oh, let's see. I've got next. Sam says, hey, Sarah Spiritual, will my business be successful? You know, Tammy Sam, I like that name, Tammy Sam. It is such a powerful time for you because when I look at this energy, this is a soul journey for you. You are following the prompting of your soul. Your soul is kind of moving you forward, helping you ease on down the road. So you're going to be moving yourself down the road of possibilities and financial growth and wellness in your business. Tammy Sam, yes, there will be success in your business. You don't quite have all the right people in your corner for the business yet, but I do see growth, and that is going to unfold. And then by the month of July, things start to feel a little more solid in this business, and you're going to feel a lot more comfortable, and you're going to have worked out some of the kinks. Thank you, Tammy Sam, for your Facebook question. We're going to take a call right now at 888-565-1470, and I've got to go to Varlene, and Varlene is in New York, New York. It's a heck of a town, New York. Varlene, how's it doing there in New York?
It's not too cold right now. It's not too cold. It's okay.
Well, good. Good. Well, we're glad you're not too cold, and we're feeling a little toasty here in South Florida, so that's good. We had a chill in the air last night, but we warmed up really fine here in Florida.
That's nice.
So, Varlene, what's your question for us? Thank you so much for holding.
No, it's okay. It's a pleasure. With you, I could wait a lifetime.
Oh, thank you so much, honey. How can I assist you?
Okay. My thing is, from as long as I can remember, I've always gone through heartbreak.
Yes.
Love life, relationships, and within my family also. Now I'm married with 2 kids, and I want to know, work-wise and family, like my husband and my kids, how does that go from moving forward?
Well, you know, they take me back in time, and I'm going to go back. I've really got to go back 2013. Time of change and difficulties. That was like hell on wheels for you, yes?
Yes, it was the year that I had my first daughter. Before I lost my first kid, my first daughter.
Sorry.
It was 6 months. Yeah, premature baby. 2012, and then my daughter was born in June 8th, 2013.
Yeah, but it was still a difficult time. It was a difficult time.
Yeah,
a lot of imbalances around you. A lot of betrayal around you because I feel like not everybody was in your corner. You weren't talking to some people in your family. So, phew, thank God those days are done, right? When I look at the energy of the relationship, what is your husband's birthday, please?
Is September 30th, 1983.
Well, he's in the process of reinventing himself, furthering career, trying to get a better gig going for work and money. Is that correct, Varlene?
Yes.
Okay.
He's trying to go through the artistic way. That's his dream. That's his passion.
Yes. And he's working on that, and this is the path that I see, and this is his development time of that. You also are developing some new skill sets for your finances. This year proves to be a financial stable year for you, financially stable. It proves to be a time of union, and I do see a trip coming for you and your family. Is there a trip that you're planning for the summertime? Because it almost makes me feel as if there's a gathering of people and you're going to be a part of that. Does that make any sense to you?
I'm trying to do something, but I don't know yet. But I know this year I have to do something. Yeah.
You have to do something. This is the year
because I haven't been traveling
yes.
for the past 8 years.
It's time. It's time for you, and it's going to be a year of family, connections, union, expansion for your husband as well as for you. And, of course, your children are munchkins, and they're doing beautifully here in this energy. I also am made aware of your spiritual gifts and your gift to kind of know things are going to happen before they happen. You got a good sixth sense going on, so you want to honor that. And I also see in the dream state, you kind of get your messages there, and you get this idea of things that are to come, or you get a connection with spirit in that time. So pay attention to those dreams because they're going to guide you along the way.
Okay, thank you. Is it a one for me? Because I feel like I'm stuck with him. I feel like sometimes he doesn't love me, or am I I'm a giver. I'm always giving.
I know. Well, so take a step back, honey. Let him meet you halfway. And then if he
it's not the
doesn't, give him a
why
chance.
am I working on this? If it's not the one, why can I just?
We're gonna back this conversation right up right now, and I want you to hear this. You have chosen him to be in your life. So we have to put our best foot forward and see how the energy develops. And relationships, well, it's a two-way street. And you're creating an energy that you're the martyr. I'm giving everything. I'm not getting back. So step back and let him meet you halfway.
Okay.
You have to allow him that space to do it. And sometimes we tend to be white on rice on people, and then we don't even give them a chance to breathe. So for you, it's a time for you to allow. That doesn't mean, well, if he's not the right one. No, he just does not express love in the same way. He's not speaking the same love language. You are giving acts of service. To him, he may be going out to work and making money, and that's his way of showing love. You can't dismiss his language. You have to allow him to come to you and allow him to be the partner that you desire him to be. Then you worry about if he's not the right one, I'm not going to waste my time. What? I'm sorry. I think you're in pretty deep already, sugar. So let's see if we can work it out before you go, I'm going to just toss him to the curb, Sarah. What's 21 got for me? Come on now.
I gave him, it's been like 11 years, and I've been showing him, telling him, anyway, anyhow.
But you're asking him to be a different person than he is. You either love him for who he is, or you don't love him.
I do love him.
Then stop complaining. I'm telling you. If you love him for who he is as he is, then why are you trying to change the man?
I'm not trying to change him, but I just want to know if he loves me. If he loves me, fine. Let him be the way he is.
You don't love you enough, because you wouldn't ask that question if you loved yourself enough.
I'm not the first person that told me that.
I know. So take a good look at yourself, okay? And I mean that from the kindness of my heart, for you to just understand that you have more power in this relationship than you're giving yourself credit. But by demanding what you want, you're pushing him away.
Okay.
Back it up, girl. Let's knock it off. All right.
All right. I'm going to listen to you.
Thank you so much. Is this your first time?
Thank you.
Is this the first time calling into the show?
Yes, I'm the first time calling. And Defrick and One Love were the one that got me to you.
Oh, yes. My friends on Facebook. Yes. Thank you so much.
They were the ones. You guys are so welcoming, and you have me for life.
Good.
As long as God gives me breath.
Good. You're going to be fine, honey. All right? God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
888-565-1470. We're going to grab a question from Facebook. We got some friends on Facebook. Let's see what we've got going on. Irene Vasquez. Irene Vasquez says, anything for me, Sarah? Anything? Give me anything. Tell me something good. We got for you, Miss Irene, that this year is a power year for you to step into what you want to create. And I've been feeling that the past 2 years have been a little bit bumpy. I'm seeing an energy for you that takes me into the place of career, almost as if there's a dissatisfaction where we are in the work environment, and financially we're not feeling well. I move you forward, and when I move you forward in this time, I see that there will be increase, but you're going to have to take a step back and really decide what it is that you want to create for yourself next, because you're also thinking of the future. You're thinking of, when am I done so I can relax and enjoy life? So as we move you into that energy, we want you to hold the vision of feeling this connectivity. I'm also feeling that you're not feeling supported. And so at this moment, it's for you to be your own best friend and truly love yourself and align yourself with people who honor you for who you are. Thank you so much, Irene Vasquez, for your Facebook question. We're going to pull another one from Facebook, and then we're going to go back to the phone lines. Randy Rassestein. She says, hey, do you see me changing jobs and careers soon? If so, when? You know, Randy, I know that there's been a sense of stagnation and discontentment for you that has been going on, particularly the past 8 months. It is almost time for you to change, but don't change yet. I feel as if there's an opportunity that you have not put your foot upon that will really open up a lot of doors and put you in a whole new career path. So when I look at this energy, and I'm looking really hard, honey, I am seeing here that this is the time for you to expand your connections, make connections with new people, and move yourself forward. As you move yourself forward in networking and possibilities, I'm seeing some additional learning or study, might be a certification, maybe an interest that you pursue, but it has some additional learning associated with it. And then you are flying high, and this end of 2020 opens up these new possibilities for this new career that you've put your foot upon. So don't be in a hurry to get out of feeling stuck. Be in that energy and allow something magnificent to come to you. Thank you so much, Randy Rasmussen, for your Facebook question. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. So if you're on hold, please don't hang up. We've got Plant City, we've got Massachusetts, we've got all across the nation. So stay with us, everyone. Don't you go away. Oh, heck no, because you know we're going to be right back.
I know you, have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice?
For soft, rich and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have
Sarah Spiritual, and we are spiritually speaking with all of you all across the nation. And we were just popping in on Facebook and saying hi to everyone. Please share the page. Be sure to follow my page, Sarah Spiritual, and be sure to join my YouTube channel. Helena and I are hard at work putting together some really mighty fine stuff for you. So we hope that you follow our YouTube page, Sarah Spiritual, my Instagram page, and my Facebook page. And for now, I've got to go right back to the phone lines. We've got people holding at 888-565-1470. I've got to go to Plant City. And I've got Kim in Plant City. Kim, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great, Kim. And how can I be of assistance to you on the road to destiny?
Yes, this is particularly for 2020. I was just wondering if you saw any problems with my land or my health or my husband's job outlook for 2020.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say something about your health because you've been a little, concerned about your health. You haven't quite been feeling yourself lately. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. I feel inflammation out of sorts. Digestive tract is out of sorts. But the muscles feel off to me. Are you feeling achy and tired more than you're feeling energetic?
Yes.
You're feeling, I don't know. I hear this song in my head. The old gray mare just ain't what she used to be. You're like, wait a minute. I'm not an old gray mare. I'm feeling as if there's inflammation, almost as if it's a reaction to things that you have either eaten or energetically, environmentally. I really feel also you're very empathic to other people. Is that also true, Kim?
Empathic?
You feel other people's energy. Sometimes you take on other people's energy. You understand what I mean by that?
I feel things, if that's what it is, energy.
Yes, I know you feel energy. And I also feel like sometimes you pick up on other people's energy and kind of mushes into your energy. So you got to ask the angels to keep you sealed off. Are you working with someone for the gastro area and someone for the inflammation in the body and the joints? Yes?
No, I'm just trying to be able to breathe because the inflammation is more up in the respiratory tract as well, really bad in there. I'm using an inhaler and a nebulizer.
Okay. I'm looking at something. Remember I said something environmentally or that you're eating is triggering a lot of this? So I'm going to
I eat a lot of processed foods.
Okay. So I'm going to suggest that you kind of work on a shift there. That's going to change a lot of that. Some may be the air. You may be predestined to have certain allergies, but there's some things you can do to correct it. So I'll make a suggestion for you, Kim. We have someone by the name of Kim Skokin, and she works with things holistically. She may be of assistance to you. If you're interested, message me on Facebook. I'll pass on her number to you. Question on your husband's career. I want to go there next because that spirit was like, oh, yeah, we've got to go there. What is your husband's birthday, please?
8/26/78.
Mm-hmm. I feel like he's hit a wall at his work. Does that make sense to you? Like I can't really get him to go any further. Like he can't really get anything more from where he is. I feel like they've got him blocked or stopped in position. Does that make sense to you?
Well, there's absolutely nothing. That's the thing.
There's nothing there, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2.
I'm trying to push him out to get something, and like you said, there's a wall, there's something blocking, and I'm trying to figure out how to.
There's a block. Where was
something about that?
Let me take you back, if I may, to 2016. Where was he working?
I don't think he was.
I feel like 2016 is a chance or a change having to do with work. Did he turn down something or did he try something and it didn't work for you and him?
The only thing I remember that he had a job was he got injured in 14 and he thought it was permanent injury, but it turns out it wasn't.
Okay. He's still holding on to that energy, using it as a crutch, as something. He's blocked, honey. He's blocked. So there's a belief barrier that he has to change, and you can't change it for him. And I know that this is overwhelming and frustrating for you and your financial wellness. Is that also true?
Yeah, we're kind of
divided.
Unable to keep this up much longer where we live.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to give you the number 2. The number 2 tells me the month of 2 more months, 2 months. So in 2 months, there's something, if he goes out and looks, there's something that he can get and do.
So there was a job we were trying for him to get in the driving field, driving
I know what
job.
driving is, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're saying, a driving job?
Is that something that can happen in the next number 2, 2 weeks, 2 months? Is that the timeline that they broke out for you that you're familiar with?
In a roundabout sort of way, yeah.
Okay. In about 2 weeks, 2 months, but I really push it more to 2 months, I feel work is coming. So he has to show up and be there.
This one requires traveling. This one requires to travel for about a week out of state. Is that part of what you see?
I see work. I don't see your husband being comfortable traveling out of state. Do you? I don't see that.
No, but that's kind of the only thing that was the opportunity at the time.
Okay. We're not going to limit ourselves and say that that's the only opportunity. From this opportunity comes other opportunities, yes? Get him out the door. He's got a fear. He's got a belief that he's not good enough, that he's coming from a place of fear and lack. He is completely frozen, and he can't get out of his head. And it's shutting down your airwaves. Like you can't breathe because you're suffocating. You're overwhelmed. Yes?
Yeah, I'm definitely with my health.
I understand that. And that is something that we can work on. I do hope you message me on Facebook. We'll give you some tips, some things to do in the meantime so that we can kind of help you feel a little better.
I don't know if I could get this in because those were answered, but my land, the actual land, not my house itself, but my land, I'm kind of like, I'm getting this energy that something's really wrong with my land.
It's very possible.
And I can't exactly know what I mean by that.
I honor that because if you're feeling like the energy's off in your land and that maybe there's something, I'm going to use the word toxic in your land, yes?
I was thinking more like opening up.
Could you explain that? Because what do you mean? Like earthquake? Like something's going to open up? Like your house is going to fall in? Like what?
Yes. Like literally falling into the ground.
Like a sinkhole?
Yes.
Ooh. What is don't give me your whole street address. What is the house number of your house, please?
2612, and you have been inside it before, spiritually.
Spiritually speaking, I've been a lot of places, but let me take a look.
Yeah, it was about ghosts and stuff, and you said I had a portal or something, but that's all gone. I don't see it anymore. I did what you said.
Great. Well, I don't know if I can fix a sinkhole, honey. Hold on a minute here. 26.
No, not fixing it. I just want to find out if my fears are...
No. Fear, false evidence appearing real. I don't see that as being the issue. I do feel the energy is a little misaligned there, but no, we're not going into the earth. That house is solid. Give it no fear. And when you go in and out of your house, you say, I walk into this home, which is my foundation, and my foundation is strong. I walk into this home, which is my foundation, and my foundation is strong. And that's how you're going to shift that. A lot going on, a lot of chaos. I know you feel that, my dear. Let's take it one thing at a time. Encourage your husband to try this opportunity. Keep your eyes open for another opportunity. I also say we need to get to a healthcare practitioner, make some adjustments. We can give you some suggestions holistically in the meantime. And let's move you forward, all right? I know you're feeling overwhelmed and not well, but wellness is yours to have, and we're going to look to 2020 to step into your wellness again, all right? Thank you so much for calling and following up, and thank you for holding. Thank you. God bless you.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Massachusetts. I wonder what the weather's like there. I think they've got a storm coming. And we've got Miriam on the line. Miriam, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. How are you? I'm doing great.
I'm doing great. Miriam, have we spoken before?
We have spoken before, once before, Sarah.
Okay. When was that? I don't even know.
A few months ago.
Okay.
Maybe like 6 months ago.
Do you know that it seemed like just the other day it was September? And now I'm in February. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me, people? It's February already. Like, what is going on? All right, my dear. So let's see. We've got here Oh, very windy road. You've got some choices, some shifts, some changes coming for you. When I move into the energy, Miriam, strong energy of support, though, from loved ones on the other side. I want you to know they step forward first.
Great.
I have male energy stepping forward here, father's side of the family. That's where the man steps forward for me. So I'm going to see if he identifies himself as I'm connecting with you and answering your questions. And so when I see here, I feel as if last year we kind of were clearing out a lot of old choices and things, and you're kind of putting your foot on a new path for yourself, Miriam, yes?
Yes, that is correct.
Yes. And when I open you up into this energy, the first thing they make me aware of is that you're trying to find what really makes you happy and makes your heart sing, and those are the choices that you're getting ready to make. Is that also true?
That is so true, Sarah.
Yes. Blessed Mother steps forward for you, Miriam. I just want to acknowledge her because she's holding the rosary and makes me feel as if she's protecting you and honoring and nurturing you. Does this make any sense to you, Miriam?
It makes perfect sense.
I know
I
it
just
does.
got chills hearing
Yes. Yeah, no, you're saying perfect sense, and Mary's like, oh, yeah, it's perfect sense, Sarah. I'm standing right there, and she knows it. I feel a strong connection on your mom's side of the family with the Virgin Mary here, so I just want to acknowledge that. Miriam, what is your question for us tonight?
My question, Sarah, is actually I have been thinking about selling my home, and I finally made the decision, and the house was put up, on the market today. So I am very happy and excited about it, but at the same time, Sarah, I am extremely stressed and nervous and anxious.
Whoa.
So I just wanted to ask about the sale of the
Let's
home.
not even go there. Stress. I'm happy. You're sounding like a nuthead. I just want to let you know, okay? Because one minute we're like excited, and next minute we're like, oh my God, but this means I'm going to have to pack. And that, well, careful what you wish for, little girl. You've got to create something magnificent for yourself in your vision.
Yes.
You told the universe, I want change. And the winds of change are upon you. And I feel as if this house can move. I know, now I'm going to send her into another panic. Can move kind of quickly. So you want to do your work. What is the house number? Remember, don't give out your street address because we'll all be showing up for coffee in the morning. What's your house number?
Okay, so because it's a duplex, it's 15-17.
Okay, hold on. Perfect. So 15-17 brings us to the energy of after March. Yeah, you're going to hold on to your house for about 6 weeks, and then we're going to start to see some action moving there. Serious action.
Okay.
We might have a couple of lookers, but, they ain't got the checkbook in the hands. We don't really care. Okay. So we've got about 6 weeks to really formulate what makes Miriam happy, and where does Miriam want to go, and how does Miriam envision what she wants to create for herself?
Okay.
Because I see a powerful, powerful change coming for you. All right?
Awesome.
So I don't see you in that house in June. So by summer, you're out.
Thank God. Thank goodness, Sarah.
right.
I can't wait.
So sprinkle fairy dust. I have magnificent fairy dust at the center. If you want to call the center, we've got some magnificent stuff to help sell a house, shift a house. I don't know if you're familiar with the story of St. Joseph, but we've got a little St. Joseph statue that you do something special with, and we just got all sorts of tricks up our sleeves. So focus on that energy.
Definitely.
Yes. All right, Miriam, I hope I've been of service to you. You've got great new horizons coming for you. You couldn't have picked a better time in this 9-year cycle to start a whole new cycle of change for yourself.
Excellent, Sarah. Thank you so much for reading me. I really do appreciate you.
Thank you, Miriam.
So much.
Thank you. And are we friends on Facebook? Yes. Are we friends on Facebook?
We are.
Good.
We are friends on Facebook, Sarah. I love your show. Yes.
Thank you so much. Well, then pop a comment in the Facebook feed, or if you're kind enough to give us a recommendation or a review, I would appreciate that.
Will do, Sarah.
Thank
definitely.
you. God bless you.
Thanks again. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye for now. We're going to take a minute. I think I got to take another commercial before they get the hook and pull me out of here. So we're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, phone lines are still piling up. I think we need to camp out here one night and have a sleepover and just answer calls all night. Do you think they'll let us do that? Let's see what strings I can pull during the commercial break. So stay with us, everyone. Oh, don't you go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door.
For a soft, rich, and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize, and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There, you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And I've got to go to Pompano Beach. I've got Debbie on the line. Debbie, how are you tonight?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing great, Debbie. Is this your first time calling?
No.
Okay. Well, whatever you have going on in the background, Lord knows I have enough voices in my head. I don't need to hear anybody else talking. Good Lord.
I'm sorry. I moved away from it.
All right, Debbie, let's see here. We are, wow, you got a new attitude this year. This is a year for you to just kind of get out there and promote yourself and connect with people and kind of lay some new groundwork for a new direction in your life. You're kind of feeling that you want to do that, please?
Yes, especially with the job that I'm at right now.
Oh, Lord, we need to go. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I was just like, oh, Lord, we got to get you out of there, girl. That's a rough gig there. Like,
kind of like a headache.
They give me anxiety, that place. Like, I'm so glad I don't work there. But they're really right on top of you, and it's just you can't even catch a break, and it's not even worth the hassle. But, of course, it is, and we're grateful and appreciative for the opportunity. We are in appreciation and gratitude. We thank you, angels and guides. But really, you want to manifest something else because you're trapped there. And they're not honoring what you're doing, and it's just...
Exactly. I'm like...
Yeah?
Like, and then when I do express, my thing is, like, I don't mind when they express how they feel. You know,
no, but don't talk.
Something that's bothering them, like, if there's something that's bothering them that I'm doing, I change it. But the minute I say, well, you're not even doing any work, it's like blow up a whole big thing, and I'm like...
No, hashtag keep your mouth shut.
Kept my mouth shut.
Hashtag keep your mouth shut. They only feel good when they make you feel bad. Pure and simple.
Exactly.
And they're not appreciating the work, and so they are just kind of trying to disrupt your flow. But I will tell you this, Debbie.
It makes me feel like they kind of make me feel like I'm the issue, like, because all of them just started coming like right at me, and I'm like, I'm the issue here.
Well, they're in a clique. It's
That's for sure.
Okay, so, and you're in an environment where they thrive, where you work, they thrive on gossip. One floor right after another.
The two people that sits in front of us,
So you cannot even engage in that. You are the person who's creating your life. Gossip is the downfall of many people. And so don't.
I come in there.
You come in there, you mind your business and do your work. I understand
and then
that.
I still be the bad person. I'm still like, I come in there and I say nothing. They go in to tell the boss, well, she's not saying nothing. She can't do that. And I'm like, I asked when my boss had a meeting, I'm like, is it wrong that I'm coming in here and not saying that? I just want to come in here and listen to my motivation, spirit messages and get y'all work done and go pick up my son and just be gone on my way.
Yeah. Well, your boss should be happy that you don't want to chit-chat, okay? They say you're not being a team player. You're being antisocial. You're not being one. Yes.
So,
all right,
but
you're there.
Kind of look at the job.
But it's making you notice that when you show up to work and you have good work ethic, not everybody's there to work. They're there to collect a paycheck, and you're there to work. So that will attract a better opportunity. Don't let them run you off your job. Don't let them disrupt you.
I'll say that because I was like literally.
You were ready to walk
out.
Well, you will find another job when it's the time. But when you are reactive through someone else's energetic intention, they're superimposing upon you their energy to have you leave. So energetically, that's in your frequency. And that's what's the whisper. The whisper is not your voice. Your voice is like, no, I've got it good here. I'm doing my job. Nobody bothers me. I get to listen in my ear what I want. I get to leave on time to go pick up my child.
Whatever you want. This is the only job that I got.
Okay. So we're not going anywhere right now. We're going to ask the universe, not through dissatisfaction, but through appreciation and gratitude. We're going to ask the universe to bring upon you the perfect job opportunity that is going to be even better than that. No buts about it. You're losing yourself in the drama. DWD, done with drama. They want drama, they can live in their drama world. If you don't get written up, if you show up for work on time, if you do your job and you get it done, ain't no stopping you now. You're on the move. You will get out of there in time.
Because the company is so good. Because I'm like, okay, where would you go to get free health insurance or anything like this? So I was like, I've seen a position open at another department, but with the same company. I was like, you know what, God, if this job is for me, it's for me. So I just went ahead yesterday and applied for it because the friend who got me into the job was like, no, don't leave. Like, apply for my job because she just got promoted. So I applied for her position, and I'm just having my hands crossed.
Okay. So, well, don't cross your hands. Don't cross your fingers. Don't cross anything. Open your hands in appreciation and gratitude and receptivity. Don't be crossing nothing, honey, because you got enough chips in your backyard of where you work crossing your energy. You just focus on what you want to attract and keep your eye on what is your favor. What's God's favor for you? Don't lose yourself in this. You make them look bad. And, this is a great call, Debbie, and it's a great teaching tool because a lot of us feel in our workplace dissatisfaction. We've all played the office politics. They're almost bullying you. They're ganging up on you. There's gossip. You don't have to feed into that. You know who you are, you know what you're there for, and it suits you. Don't walk away because someone tells you to walk away. Move when you're ready. I feel the angst around you, but it is not your time to leave. All right, my dear?
Okay.
It will be when it's your gift to go. All right, Debbie, thank you so much for calling. I greatly appreciate it. We trust we've been of service to you tonight, yes?
Yes.
All right. Keep us posted. Bye for now.
I sure will.
Thank you. 888-565-1470. I've got to go right back to the phone lines and grab a question from Facebook, too. So let's pull a question from Facebook before we go to the phone lines. And let's see, we've got Kimberly Powers. Kimberly Powers says, hi, Financial outlook for my husband, Chris. Well, I think we actually answered Kimberly Powers' question because she called in. That was Kim in Plant City. So we'll pull another one here for Kimberly Powers. Let's see. Pick another question next. Randy, we took Randy's question. Our poor producer can't keep up with us tonight. What is going on? Lisa Musick. Lisa Musick says, hey, Sarah, how will 2020 go? And she gives a list of things that she'd like some insight on. So I'm going to pull what Spirit draws me to. And the first thing Spirit draws me to is career. Career is a time to move up and to expand. This is your time to energetically connect with a different level, a different opportunity. This is your time for change. So, Lisa Musick, get ready to fasten your seatbelt because mid-year there's growth and expansion in your career. Thank you, Lisa Musick, for your Facebook question. I've got to go right back to the phone lines. I've got a call that's holding, and it is in Miami. I've got Maria on the line. Maria, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great, Maria. Thank you for holding. How can I assist you tonight?
I was just trying to see if I had any great things coming my way and finding my place and my relationship with my husband.
Okay. So we want to move, yes?
Yes.
Okay, the winds of change are upon you now. And we want to buy a house, yes?
I was thinking about it, but I'm not sure if that's a good move to make this year. So I was trying to find something small to save more money and work on my credit and do it maybe next year.
Okay, so when I move you into the energy of moving, they make me feel as if May, June is a time to move. When is our lease up?
Right now I'm staying with my in-laws.
Oh, even better. Even better.
No.
Well, yes, because you can move whenever you want. And I think we've talked about this before. I really feel that you've got a couple more months there with the in-laws, and you're like, oh, no, what are you kidding? I can't take it anymore. Sorry, in-laws. But I feel like you want your space, and I understand that. However, Maria, I feel as if it will behoove you to stay a little bit longer, find the perfect little spot. That kind of makes me go into May, June. We're in February. Just be patient with this. Relationship, you two are not spending enough quality time together, and I understand that. But the relationship is ready for the next level of union in a new place together. But we want to be on the same page. I feel like he's ironing out some things with work for himself as well. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. So let him get those ducks in a row so when you move, you're in a good foundation and you don't have to rely on your in-laws or anybody else for that matter. You guys will be the dynamic duo and a lot of great things will come for you. All right?
Yes. Do you see any money coming my way anytime soon?
Well, you mean besides like a tax return or something?
No, not just that. Just greatness, like more and more money.
More. Okay, so I do see money coming to you. I feel, first of all, your husband brings in new opening for work, okay?
Okay.
So I see he gets new increase for work. And as far as a great amount of money, I'm going to tell you something. I love your birthday. I love your birthday, so I'm going to tell you to play your birthday. I'm going to tell you to play it in the pick 3, so you're going to drop one of the zeros, and you're going to play your birthday. I don't know the last time it came, but I know 770 came recently. So that means that those numbers are in play in the energetic field. Go on the Florida lottery. See, the last time your birthday came, you're probably going to find it's due to come soon and kind of get a sense. And when you feel that prompting, because you are very connected, you will know to play, my dear. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Marie, for calling. God bless you. Bye. Well, another 2 hours just flew by, and here we are, 521 live shows with all of you here on WWNN. Thank you, everyone who's joined us on Facebook and on YouTube. We're so appreciative of you following us. Thanks to Steve, one of my number one first callers all those years ago. We are approaching 11 years with all of you, and I'll tell you what, whatever that destiny plan was that made me choose the choices that I did, that brought me here to all of you, guess what? I wouldn't change a thing. Thank you so much. Good night. God bless you. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
And there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed